It was a big game for us, bouncing back from our last game, which was a home loss to UCLA. And, as oftentimes has been the case with our group, we've learned through a lot of different experiences. But, when we failed, I think we've grown a little bit. And I thought we handled just ourselves overall better tonight in terms of playing against a style that was a little bit slower. Cal did a really good job rebounding the ball. But they've been very good all year at home, and we knew that, and thought we came in with a lot of purpose. And, I'd like to give Dylan Smith a lot of credit. He's really been struggling with his shot. And, when you're in your last year, you lose to a team like UCLA, you're not playing well, you can really go south and stay there. But I thought his 3 days of practice, he got himself ready to go. He worked extra, and he played a terrific game tonight. Going 4 for 5 from 3 was a big reason that we were able to win the game. Yeah, it's just I don't want Dylan Smith to be the scapegoat because we lost a home game or because he's shooting. You don't start him tonight all of a sudden, well, that's the answer. There's a reason that Dylan starts, and it's through his hard work. And he's a two-way player. He gives a lot of hustle and a lot of effort on the defensive end, and he did that as well tonight. But I thought he played within himself. But his three-point shooting really broke the game open in the second half. It's just to really take advantage of our best matchup. And, there were times where we got away from it. And it's not as if, our guys are only allowed to pass the ball to Zeke or, we can't have a possession where, he doesn't touch it. I'm not saying that, but, he's very efficient. And the other guys, for example, Dylan, they're able to create good scoring opportunities off of him because the other team, has to help, has to double team, or we get their guys in foul trouble, they go to a zone, and that opens up some perimeter shooting. So I think, for us, Zeke has been very consistent, and he's playing really good right now. When we have balance, there's nothing wrong with taking quick shots if they're good. And, Nico, I thought, had some really good moments tonight. It was good to see Max Hazard make a shot there against the zone in the right corner. But we got contributions from a lot of players. We played 10 guys, and when you play 10 guys, you hope that you can get kind of a wearing down effect throughout the game, where we're able to stay fresh in the second half, especially in February, especially back-to-back games on the road like this. And it's not just for tonight, but it's for Saturday as well. Yeah. No doubt. We were a hungry team. Nobody was lauding us with much praise, and understandably so. But, we have a younger group, and we have a lot of guys that are with us this year that weren't last year. And, it's taken us probably more time in certain areas than maybe we would like, but all we can do is just continue to grow and learn and keep getting better. And I mentioned it before the games last week, whether we were going to win or lose, how I felt, how we practiced, and I would tell you that before we came here on this trip, we really had a focus group. We had a couple really spirited practices. Guys worked extra, and obviously this is an important road trip for us. He is, and he's been able to practice, and I almost feel like he's back to 100% now. It's taken him some time, but that's why we played him tonight. And we have to just continue to build and grow our team. It's been different so many different times, but Christian Coloco did a good job tonight as well. But those big guys of Ira Lee, Stone, Zeke, Christian, and Chase, that's one of our team strengths. We have a lot of different bodies in there, but it's hard to play everybody, and some guys are going to play more than others. But it was good that Chase got a chance to play. It's hard, but there's not a big difference between a lot of our guys. And I thought Christian Coloco, you blocked that many shots in such a short span, you deserve more of an opportunity. And the one thing we've talked a lot about is playing him every game, which we have. But sometimes a little bit more could be good for both him and our team. Well, we came out of the timeout and we really got the ball inside. And Zeke Najee delivered a couple inside shots, got fouled a couple times. And then, when you do that, it can open the floodgates for some other people. But I thought being a smarter group, really taking advantage of him around the basket. And I thought that was a difference. Yeah, UCLA's physical, and they have a number of athletic bodies for sure. But I think the next time he plays against that team, he'll be a little bit more ready. Yeah. Again, back to what I remind myself is that these guys are 19, their first year. So every time that they have these experiences, it's a first. And I thought UCLA's Physicality was not the first, but a reminder of the different styles that people can play, and we have to be more ready the next time for sure.